Hello guys, today I have found some funny posts on Reddit. These videos took a lot of time and effort to make. Also, according to me YouTube statistics, a small percentages of you are subscribed. So if you enjoy this wonderful video, please subscribe. Oh, also, by the way, don't forget to ring the bell on for notification. So today's topic is asked, how do you handle people crying at work? I'm usually the one crying at work, so I don't really know. As a funeral director, I tend to just touch them on their arm and hand them tissues. And stay quiet. I work in healthcare, so this happens quite frequently. Usually it's patients. Most often, people just want their feelings validated and that someone understands them. That's all. Being empathetic goes a long way. I usually provide a tissue. I often get hugged. My last job, we had a meeting and one of the people in the meeting, well, she seemed off. Everyone filed out and I kind of lingered, asked, "Hey, is there something wrong you want to talk about?" Boom, waterworks. She had to put her cat down this morning, so I am the guy in the office people cry on. US. Is there anything I can do? Then just listen. Often the listening is enough. Many years ago, a male was having an extended discussion with a female coworker about something technical and noticed that she would periodically start crying during our talk. I was so dense that I thought, perhaps out of intended politeness, that we should just ignore this and go on. For some reason I have often thought about this and reflected on the fact that it would have been much more humane to at least ask her if she was ok, if she would prefer to talk later, if she would like to talk instead about what was upsetting. Later I heard from someone else that she had traveled to the area from another state with her boyfriend. With a someone pleasure, well, he had a job at another company nearby that was expanding rapidly, and she had received the news that he was already cheating on her with multiple coworkers. In the veterinary industry, unfortunately, if you notice a co-worker is or has been crying, usually you pretend not to have noticed. Maybe ask them nonchalantly if they can do something for you that isn't client-facing for a while, like fill prescriptions, and don't to bring it up later unless you are friends outside of work. Everybody cries at work at some point, and it's not even usually about a sick dying animal. If a client is crying, though, you have to be sensitive, empathetic, comforting, gentle, offer them privacy and condolences without smothering them. Offer them clients crave for the reasons you expect, and of course it's hard to see them through it, because dealing with a sick or dying pet is hard. Staff will often shed a tear in these appointments too, but most often when a co-worker is crying, it's because another person went out of their way to hurt them. Be kind to your veterinary staff, folks. We feel pain too. I'm a teacher, so it's a near daily occurrence for me. I have a jar full of candy, usually chocolate, on my desk. The kids call it sad candy, a chair, and a big round plush bird toy just the right size for hugging. His name is Sherbert, 'cause he's colored like rainbow sherbet. They can talk it out with me or just cry in silence if they'd rather, but I just sit with them until they're ready to rejoin the world. It's sad, but I have this shit down to a science. I work for a 911 center. You better believe there is crying, especially when an employee is new and they give care to an infant and it's not a positive turnout. Someone kills themselves while you are talking to them on the phone. Pretty soon your heart and soul die and you can deal with it, but something especially awful happens and it hits you. I have been doing it for 28 years and have seen plenty people come and go who couldn't handle the stress.